Has this ever happened to you? At a very young age, you are adopted by a group of swingers in a very small town. That really happened, by the way. Then you are sent into exile on a mountain, spending years alone in a cave where everyone calls you a green freak, despite the fact that you are very well endowed. And that's canon, by the way. Dr. Seuss told me himself when he wasn't being racist that the Grinch has a big green penar. But I'm getting off track here. We're building a Grinch deck in Magic the Gathering. Now, I know you. You're jumping immediately to, oh, it's going to be Isu, the Abominable, because he's a snow guy. He's a Yeti. That's kind of like what the Grinch is. Wrong. Stupid idiot. No, the Grinch is green. And look at this guy. I don't see a single bit about green on him at all. Don't worry about that. Instead, in all my infinite wisdom, you got to remember, the Grinch didn't steal Christmas all alone. Nope. He had an accomplice, his dog, Max. Hence, in my genius, we're going to have Haldon as the Grinch. Because look, his skin is green, just like the Grinch. And his dog, Paco, is going to be Max. And it's going to work perfectly, and it makes perfect sense, and I'm a genius. Now, before we dive into that, if you can't already tell, I'm the most unhinged deck builder on the internet. So if you've got a weird, wacky, silly, goofy idea, challenge me in the comments down below. The one with the most votes, I have to build. And while you're down there, hey, leave a like and subscribe. I appreciate it. And of course, this program is brought to you by viewers like you over on the Patreon, where you can get sweet deck techs, deck roast, and custom decks built just for you, or just anything you want. I love it. I appreciate you regardless. Anyway, thank you. Now wake up. It's time for the silly goofy to begin. All right, so Haldon is 2 and a blue for a 1/4. Basically, we can play around with a big sack full of goodies that Max gets us. And emphasis on big sack because, as I explained before, the Grinch is slinging meat between his knees, and that's canon. Now, Max, a.k.a. Paco, on the other hand, is 5 mana for a 3/3 with haste. When this guy attacks, he does all the goddamn hard work. He gets +1 counters. He has to go fetch. It's crazy. He does all the hard work just like Max does in the manga version of the story. Now, of course, justice for Max, hashtag. Now, you might be jumping immediately into, are we running the Snowlands? And of course, yeah, idiot, look how snowy goddamn Whoville is. There's snow everywhere. I don't see a single snowplow. It wouldn't make sense, I guess, because it's snowing all the time, year-round, I guess. Anyway, into the north, 1 and a green, we go get snow. That's nice. Rhyme Tender and Sculptor of Winter. Hey, well, now we get to untap that stuff. That's very nice, because look at how much Paco is. 5 mana, that's expensive as hell, and we're going to need that mana. So, Cold Snake, love this one. Basically, attacking creatures, they get cheese touch. No one's going to mess around with them. And if we do combat damage, hey, we draw a card. That's nice. It's mainly to help out Paco getting through. It's cool. Now, of course, the movie is all about stealing Christmas. So we got our little steal guys. And what they're going to do is they're going to attack, and it's going to get fetch, and we're going to fill our sack with non-creature stuff. And I'd love to fill somebody's sack, if you know what I'm saying. But anyway, regardless, we're going to have a bunch of non-creatures that steal creatures, if that makes sense. It's a win-win. So we got Mass Mutiny. 3, 2 red for each opponent, gain control of up to 1 target creature they control, etc. We steal it. It's nice. Then we have January 6th. It's 8 mana, but we untap all creatures, gain control of all of them until end of turn. Nice. We stole Christmas. Mob Rule, 6 mana, gain control of all creatures power 4 or greater, or gain control of all creatures with power 3 or less. Pick one. It's fun. You can steal all the little guys. But my favorite, my absolute favorite, though, is Subjugate the Who's. It's 7 mana, gain control of each non-commander creature with mana value 3 or less. Why is it Subjugate the Who's? Obviously, look at these guys. Not a single one of these has mana value greater than 3. They're all weak. They're all tiny. Look at their heads. They look like freaks. Anyway, moving on. Now, we all know the Grinch. He's slinging meat. He's got that greenness. You know what I'm saying? That's a Grinch penis. Anyway, his heart is also just as big. So we got Cold Steel Heart. 2 mana for a little artifact. It's lore, because he's got a cold steel heart that grows. Am I right? You know what I'm saying? There's also Orcish Lumberjack, which adds mana. We need that to cast our stuff. And guess what? He's green. He kind of looks like the Grinch. Am I right? And also, look at that guy. He's chewing on so much wood. He's like Martha May Who. Oh, sick reference. Anyway, if you recall, there's the swinger party. And usually they keep that a secret. You know what I'm saying? That's not everyone's advertising that they're swingers. So we've got Keeper of Secrets. 5 and a red. Hey, now we're going to murder people when we cast stuff from the Paco zone, which is pretty cool. Then, of course, if you recall, there's this little like thingy that leads from Whoville down to the mountain. And I don't know how you would know that, because that's the first time I've mentioned it, you sick freak. Anyway, look at this. Artful Dodge. 1 blue mana. He's jumping into the sewers. That's literally what the Grinch does in the movie. It's sick. It's genius. It's perfect. Just like this guy's got a perfect wiener. Anyway, Dr. Seuss confirmed it, and don't worry about it. Now, how do we win? Well, obviously, Paco, big dog. He leads the strays like he's a bunch of Iditarod dogs. because he's going to be huge. He's going to get a lot of +1/+1 counters and just absolutely steamroll everybody. It's great. And of course, we're going to have a big old sack. Look at that big sack right there, and he's holding that sack. Oh man, lucky guy. Love to hold that big sack. Anyway, Mass Mutiny steal stuff, January 6th steal stuff, Mob Rule steal stuff. It's great. We're stealing all kinds of things. It's Christmas, baby. But what about mana cost? Well, Your Honor, look, we have green in our deck, so shut your goddamn mouth. Unless you're opening your mouth to make way for the Grinch and his greenness, you know what I'm saying? Or his grok, depending on what you want. Not like grok like the AI, but like grok like Grinch cock. Anyway, need I say more? Happy holidays, everybody. It's a good time of year. Also, that's the end of the video, by the way. If you liked it, leave a like. If you subscribe, subscribe. Shout out to all my lovely patrons on Patreon. You can join them, get some deck roast, deck help, custom decks, etc., whatever you want. And I won't mention the Grinch's wiener ever again. Also, I got a Discord linked in the description down below. You should come and join it. It's fun and free and cool. Hope to see you in the next one. Also, I'm now going to sing the song so that this video can reach 8 minutes for maximum monetization. Guys, gotta hustle. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You're a bad banana with a greasy black peel. You're a monster, Mr. Grinch. Your heart's an empty soul. Fuck. Your brain is full of spiders. You've got garlic in your soul, Mr. Grinch. I wouldn't touch you with a 39.5-foot pole. You're a vile one, Mr. Grinch. You have termites in your smile. You have all the tender sweetness of a seasick crocodile, Mr. Grinch. Given the choice between the two of you, I take the seasick crocodile. You're a foul one, Mr. Grinch. You're a nasty, wasty skunk. Your heart is full of unwashed socks. Your soul is full of gunk, Mr. Grinch. The 3 words that describe you best are as follows, and I quote, stink, stank, stunk. You're a rotter, Mr. Grinch. You're the king of sinful sots. Your heart's a dead tomato splotch with moldy purple spots, Mr. Grinch. Your soul's an appalling dump heap overflowing with the most disgraceful assortment of deplorable rubbish imaginable, mangled up in a tangled knot of knots. You nauseate me, Mr. Grinch, with a nauseous super nosh. You're a crooked, dirty jockey, and you drive a crooked horse, Mr. Grinch. I don't remember him having a horse. What the hell is this song? You're a 3-decker sauerkraut and toadstool sandwich with arsenic sauce. Happy holidays, everybody.